Dear Sir or Madam, my name is Ayu Agustin, and I will represent my team from Binus University, Jakarta, and I would like to present about my paper today. And the title is Digital Marketing and Branding Strategy for the Hotel Industry in the Pandemic Era. So this is the agenda for the presentation. So the emerge of COVID-19 in Indonesia. The impact of the pandemic from the coronavirus, which has hit the world for almost a year, including Indonesia, is felt in the business and economic world. The business most heavily affected by the emergence of COVID-19 are tourism and hospitality. So this is the trend of the COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia. So this is the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on tourism. The impact of this pandemic COVID-19 is seen in the drastic reduction of international tourist visits and travel services in 2020 compared to the previous year, shown is in the figure 3 here. In the third quarter of 2020, the number of visits by foreign tourists to Indonesia only reached 475,000 people. Foreign tourist visits in the third quarter of 2020 slowed slightly compared to the previous quarter, which contracted by 1.2%. The number of foreign tourist visits also experienced a deep decline of 89%. This is year on year. The stagnation of foreign tourist visits during the last 2 quarters was influenced by the COVID-19 sector in Indonesia and a new wave of infections in Indonesia's main source countries of foreign tourists. So this is the media promotion tools of Fox Hotel Pangkal Pinang. This hotel has an Instagram social media account, and this is the account name, foxharris.cgk. And the company's official website and several online travel agents such as Traveloka, Booking.com, Peggy.com, and marketplace platforms like Shopee and Tokopedia to market their products. This hotel uses online media to provide information about the hotel, such as promotions, facilities provided by the hotel, and new menus from restaurants, events held by the hotel, and so on. But most importantly, during the pandemic era, they also inform the public through social media about the health protocols run by the hotel in accordance with the rules set by the government. Fox Harris Hotel Pangkal Pinang also received CHSE, Cleanliness, Health, Safety, and Environmental Sustainability certificate from the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy. The certificate is given to the hotels that have met the standards of the health protocol, and not all the hotels actually have this kind of certificate. And we can see that in here. For example, it's like in the Traveloka, there is a symbol of CHSE certificate here, the green one. And this is the research questions from this study. The first one is, how was the impact of COVID-19 felt by this hotel? And the second one is, how was the digital marketing and branding strategy carried out by Fox Harris Hotel Pangkal Pinang during the COVID-19 pandemic? And the last one is, what are the obstacles faced by this hotel in carrying out digital marketing and branding strategies during the COVID-19 pandemic, and the solutions to overcome it? And this is the literature review that used in the study, digital marketing, of course, and then second one is branding and the hotel industry, and the last one is pandemic. So this is the methodology that we use. The first one is research approach. We use the qualitative approach to do this research, and the research method is case study. Data collection technique, we use for the primary data, we use in-depth interview, and for secondary data, there are some sources like book, journal, and the internet. And the data analysis technique, we use the data reduction. So this is the result and discussion. The first one, we will talk about the impact of COVID-19 in this hotel first. Actually, Indonesia confirmed the first case of being infected with the coronavirus in early March 2020. And that coincided with the rebranding carried out by this hotel from the previous brand, namely Hotel Sahid. So the hotel is really struggling in building a new brand. The government has made various efforts to overcome and reduce the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic in the various sectors. Almost all sectors have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, where the economic sector has also experienced a serious impact due to the COVID-19 virus pandemic. Implementation of working from home policies and restrictions on social interaction also had an impact on decrease in the achievement of revenue targets set by the hotel management. This also has an impact on the hotel employees who are forced to be laid off for an undetermined time or dismissed. But despite the downsizing of employees, the hotel still tries to provide the best service for its customers. The impact of the pandemic has meant the hotel industry really slumped, and not a few hotels have had to close their operational activities. And this hotel also experienced the same thing. This hotel applies shift work to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Fox Harris Hotel Pangkal Pinang experienced a high turnover rate, both due to layoffs and employees who resigned due to salary cuts that reached 50%. Yes, you can see here from the competitor overview. The interesting thing from this table, the use of social media as a marketing tool in hotels in the Pangkal Pinang city. From our research on social media channels, 4 out of 5 hotels with a 4-star rating or 80% have Instagram accounts as their main marketing media, but only 2 hotels have Facebook accounts, and 1 hotel has Twitter accounts. In fact, that there is no hotel have a YouTube channel, even though this application is the second largest in the world after Facebook, with it's about 2,291 million active users. All of these hotels also do not use the TikTok application, where this application is very hyped starting in 2020 and is widely used as a promotional or marketing medium, with the number of active users reaching 689 million globally. And with the COVID-19 pandemic, hotels are more focused on local marketing targets than outside the region, due to the difficulty of making flights or land trips outside the city or islands at this time. Therefore, hotels are increasingly turning to digital marketing. From the research results, Fox Harris Hotel Pangkal Pinang has several platforms on social media, it's like Instagram and Facebook. They also use social media as a tool for promotion, of course. But after COVID-19, they began to use social media accounts more actively because of the difficulty of doing marketing such as sales visits inside and outside the city to target their target market. And for the marketing communication department, they published during the pandemic by uploading videos about spraying disinfectants in the hotels. And then if there are visitors who tag them on Instagram, they will also be reposted with the Markham Hotel. S.I.Kom will also post their greetings on social media about holidays or national days and upload them on Instagram and Facebook, of course. They also use tools such as ongoing promo flyers and banners containing promos for intimate weddings. And we also want to give advice to each department to upload ongoing hotel promos to their personal accounts without paying first. They also work closely with online travel agents such as Traveloka, Pergi, Booking.com, and Agoda to make it easier for customers when they want to book a room at the hotel. Social media, which is one of the easiest and fastest means to reach a large number of people, is one of the methods used by the hotels compared to other promotional tools. Hotels also collaborating with the e-commerce such as Shopee and Tokopedia in branding their brands because they see that these two of e-commerce sites have the highest number of users among others. So this is the barriers in implementing digital marketing and branding strategy in pandemic period. Honestly, the obstacles faced by this hotel in carrying out digital marketing and branding strategies during the pandemic era are guests who are not used to following health protocols during the pandemic. So there are still complaints from guests about this, which they can upload their complaints to their personal account on their social media, thus making the image of the hotel, which is trying to be sold, is bad. Likewise, guests who are still hesitant to visit a hotel, restaurant, or stay at a hotel for fears or contracting the COVID-19 virus, because it is difficult for hotels to convince customers with the current situation and conditions. And to work with online travel agents also requires a large budget, of course, considering that it is very difficult for hotels to get revenue from rooms, restaurants, and events that are usually held. The income earned by the hotel has also decreased drastically. This makes it difficult to carry out marketing activities that require large costs, that's like Instagram ads, and maybe if we want to make some advertisement and social media, of course, we need to make a budget first, right? And here are the solutions to overcome the barriers in implementing digital marketing and branding strategy in the pandemic period. Based on the interview with the hotel internal management, to overcome about the customers, the hotel will reprimand guests who do not follow health protocols properly and cooperate with the Satuan Gabungan or Satgas COVID in terms of disciplining protocols rules that apply to hotel guests. And the hotel do the collaboration with the local influencers to promote the brand. The hotel gives a 3 days to night stay voucher to the influencer and then makes photos and videos related to the condition of the hotel rooms and facilities during the pandemic. Hotels and influencers use a solution by creating a giveaway with the condition that they follow the hotel Instagram account, and the winner will get a voucher to stay for 3 days, 2 nights at this hotel. This solution is very influential in maintaining the First Harris Hotel Pakaupinan brand using the pandemic. And the benefits of collaborating with the influencers, namely to increase the Instagram followers of First Harris Hotel Pakaupinan and get sufficient exposure during the pandemic. So there are some conclusions from this study. The first one is, with the emergence of COVID-19 at the beginning of March 2020 in the country, this resulted in the hotel being greatly affected, where the hotel experienced a decline in market share of 5.53%. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, this hotel also experienced a high turnover rate, both to the layoffs and employees who resigned due to salary cuts that reached 50%. And from the research results, this hotel has several platforms on social media. They are Instagram and Facebook, and they use social media as a tool for promotion. After COVID-19, they started to use social media accounts more effectively. They also work closely with the online travel agents when they want to book a room or at the hotel, or if they want to see about the review first. The hotel will always enforce health protocols for its guests without exception, of course, assisted by the Satgas COVID, so as to increase guest confidence in cleanliness and health in the hotel area. And the last one is continue to increase collaboration with online travel agents and influencers, not only locally, but also from other regions to increase awareness of the First Harris Hotel Pakaupinan brand. Okay, so that's all my presentation about our paper. Thank you for your attention, everyone. See you.